I'd like to thank you for watching. This is part 2 of my video. I have an 83 Honda GoldWing. That's an air shock. The first video you got to watch me tear one apart. Now since then I've ordered the oil seal, and I'm going to show you how to put it back together. First of all, I want to let you know that before I started the project, I cleaned everything thoroughly. All the rings, wiped down everything inside and out, all the way around. Everything is very clean. I'll let you know I also ordered the way we're going to put the parts in. It's going to be first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Other than when we get to the fourth part, I will be using the brand new one that I ordered from bikebandit.com. It was approximately $13 a piece. Also, I created a little tool that helps when you're putting in this small ring here. It's just a little dowel rod I sharpened like a pencil on the one end, and it also has like a little flat spot on the other end. And I will be using a little container that I picked up at Walmart. I have just a little bit of the ATF transmission fluid in here that they recommend to fill your shocks with when you're done. What I'll be doing is dipping each one and coating them in the fluid as I place them in the shock. Alright, let's get started putting this stuff together. Here's looking down the shaft of the shock into the bottom of it. Everything's cleaned up inside. I hope you get a good enough view of everything. Alright, so we're going to start with number 1. Now, I've seen online a couple people commented, where does this certain piece here go? Well, this piece here, a little round thin wire piece, it's a clip. It goes down all the way into the bottom. There's a groove down there. It slides and clips right inside of that groove. So, just like all the other parts, get this one oiled up a little bit. Shake a little less excess oil from it. Get it started in here. The tool I told you about comes in handy. Just to get things started here. Yeah, watch you don't want to overshoot that gap, because then it goes down into where the spring is inside of the shock. Just take your time. Alright, everything clipped in. Part 2. Code that. Also, there's a groove in part 2. Try to make sure I got some oil inside of there, so it's coated inside and out. Slide that down over top. This will slide down in there fairly nice and even, smooth. Number 3. This is a very thin washer. There's 2 of these like little plates. I call them washers, what they look like, little rings. There's a thicker one and a thinner one. This is the thinnest one of the 2. So this one will go in. Seat down on top of that. The number 4 is for the oil seal. I'm going to be using the new oil seal. So I'll be doing the same. Just get as much oil around on that thing as I can. My finger smeared around a bit. I don't want it dry sliding down on anything. I want it to be able to slide down in nice and smooth. Let's get this started nice and even. Now this one's going to fit a little snugger at the bottom. So I'm going to work it around nice and smooth. Do it nice and slow. Press it in. I get it till it's just below the edge a little bit. And then I'll go for number 5. This is the thicker of the 2 washers. On the same thing, press this down so it just seats below the lip right there a little bit. And next, what I have is a 2-inch PVC tubing. That's what I used on the last one. Fits right down over top of this. Helps you get a nice smooth and flat, even push on all this. Now it's not going to go down very far. It doesn't have far to go. Basically, you want to get it down far enough where you can see the edge where that snap ring was that we took off in the first piece, which I forgot to add that to my parts list. That's would be part 6.